everybody. Pandi here.
Tradition we celebrate, but oh, Christmas tree, more than anything, it's all the people around you.
Hey everybody. Pandi here of Pandi's Hair, Candy, and More. Welcome if this is your first time stopping by my channel. If you are a returning visitor and we are already chat family, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you coming back through. Now, tonight, I am responding to my Ask Pandi segment here on the channel. And what the Ask Pandi segment is it's an area where I list my email for you all, the subscribers and the supporters, to drop down and chime in, give me your feedback, ask your questions, and I come back through with a nice answer for you all. And hopefully we get some resolve and some clarity. So I'm loving it. Again, if this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking a moment to come through and check me out. If you didn't do so on your way in, guys, please make sure that you don't forget to blow dry on my like button before you go out. It greatly helps out with my analytics. And without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this latest email that I received. And it reads, and I always keep the identities anonymous, okay? Unless the person writing the email has indicated to me that they would like for me to share. Otherwise, I'll keep you anonymous. So the email reads, I'd like to hear about your career background. What do you love and what do you hate about your work in the healthcare industry? Also, what are some hair care tips for the winter for natural silk pressed hair? Last, what are some of your favorite things to do during the holidays? And that summarizes the email. Now, first and foremost, guys, I want to say thank you to the person who took the time out to jot down that email and drop a line and hit your girl up. I greatly appreciate that. Now, this is a loaded question. I feel like filled with about 4 or 5 questions. So I'm going to try to breeze through them all in the effort of transparency and in lieu of time. Okay, so the first question was, I'd like to hear about your career background. What do you love and hate about your work in the healthcare industry? So, without going too in depth, because I am in the healthcare industry and there are privacy laws, HIPAA laws, confidentiality laws that prevent me from going too far in depth, I want to tell you generally what I love about my career choice is my ability to get up every day and go out knowing that I am doing something that is rewarding, that is fulfilling, and at the end of the day is going to help someone and affect someone in a positive way. That's what I love about my career. Now, you also asked what I hate about my work in the healthcare industry. I can't really say that there's anything that I hate per se, but what does bring my spirits down right now is the current situation, what we're facing right now. However, I'm holding out hope. I think that things can turn around, and it's going to take all of us to do our part and play our part in order for that to take place. So I hope that answers that. Your next question for me was, what are some hair care tips for the winter for natural silk pressed hair? Now, for those of you who don't know, my channel is based on hair, both natural hair as well as wigs. I'm a connoisseur of wigs. However, I'm also a former licensed cosmetologist and former salon owner. So, this is why, in case you were wondering, she's also asking that question. And that's also why the channel is called Pandy's Hair Candy and More, because I talk about everything and anything. As long as it's not inappropriate or unprofessional, we can get it. Okay, so to answer that question, ma'am or sir, my tips for the winter for natural silk press hair. With a silk press, there's a few tips. One, you want to make sure that you are keeping your hair away from water. That water can be in the form of steam, sweat, shower water, mist in the air, humidity. And the reason this is important is because your hair will revert back to its natural curl pattern. So that's first and foremost. Number two, you want to make sure that you are wrapping your hair in a silk scarf or a satin scarf or either a silk or satin bonnet. At nighttime, this keeps your hair protected. Now, I do know that there are many women that say they can't sleep with a bonnet or a scarf on their head. If that be the case, they do have silk and satin pillowcases. This will protect your hair and it will help the style last longer. Now, the other thing you want to do, as far as a tip with regard to maintaining your natural silk pressed hair, is avoid adding additional heat to your hair. Once you go and get that flat iron or that hard press, or what they now call silk press, you don't need to put any additional heat into it. It's natural for your natural hair to kind of frizz back up a little bit and puff back up a little bit. But all that excess heat can definitely cause damage. And lastly, I will say, when you are rocking a silk press and you are a naturalista, you definitely want to go light on styling products. Go easy on the serums, the gels, um, the oil sheens, things of that sort, because all it's really going to do is weigh your hair down and cause excess product buildup. So, those are my tips for that question. And last, you asked me what are some of my favorite things to do during the holidays? Well, some of my favorite things to do during the holidays are, I like to watch the old Christmas shows, like the old Charlie Brown Christmas, the old Rudolph, the old Frosty the Snowman. And when I say the old Frosty the Snowman, I'm talking about the one with Mr. Heat Miser. Yeah. And what was the other guy's name? It was Mr. Heat Miser and was it Mr. Sun? Anyway, I'm aging myself, but I love to watch the old Christmas movies. I'm not really a big fan of the Home Alones and the other more updated modern Christmas movies. However, I have to engage in watching them because my kids grew up on them and they love them. So I like spending time with family, eating holiday foods, laughing, kicking back, playing some Uno or some Monopoly, listening to some good old Christmas music. So that's what I like to do. I hope that answered all of your questions. I thank you for submitting your questions. And for those of you who may be watching the video or catching the replay, definitely drop down in the comments below and let me know if you have some pressing questions that you'd like to present here on Ask Pandy. My email can be found in the description box of this video. And like I always say, as long as it's not inappropriate or disrespectful, we can definitely chop it up and bring it back to the platform and dissect it. Again, y'all, I'm Pandy of Pandy's Hair Candy and More. I want to thank you for taking a moment to come on through and check me out. Also, the avatar that you see there on the screen, that is my second channel, Simply Pandi. Because this channel here, Pandi's Hair Candy and More, is so diverse and I offer such a wide array of content here, that channel is specifically going to be focused to those topics that are there. That is beauty, lifestyle, cooking, vlogs, and business. I talk about business opportunities over there. I vlog over there. There will be some cooking, a little bit of lifestyle, um, posts and videos, and beauty, all things beauty. So definitely check me out over there as well. I will also link that in the description box. Once again, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button. It is free 99. It don't cost you a thing. And if you've enjoyed this episode, y'all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting on? All right, y'all. Until next time, everybody, please stay safe out there. Stay encouraged, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.